We're seeing auto shows fall out of favor with a lot of automakers. It's seen kind of as old school, pulling the sheet off of the car. And a lot of automakers now are moving towards launches on social media or big events like fashion shows that are integrated with the cars, but way to capture not only the media's attention, but also the average consumer as well. SUVs continue to dominate the headlines here. We saw new SUVs from Lincoln with the Corsair, Toyota Highlander, Mercedes has got a host of new SUVs, and what we're seeing is different configurations, more coupe SUVs, just more to the lineups, because that's what Americans are gravitating now towards. And if we look at vehicle sales of what people are buying, SUVs continue to grow and grow while cars continue to shrink. We're seeing technology be a real driver in car sales and in terms of like what consumers want, because I think automakers are having a hard time differentiating themselves on style and quality because that's hit the max. So what can they do in the interior that is going to turn the heads of consumers? We're seeing things like smart key, where your phone is literally hooked up to your car so you can use that. And a big trend that we're also seeing are larger screens, now up to over 12 inches, which is amazing, especially when you think of the cars that we drove maybe 10 years ago when a screen wasn't even an option. And we are also seeing a lot of driver assist. So this is the road to autonomy, which is really exciting. So things that help you keep in your lane, systems that help you avoid collisions. It's almost as if the car is doing the driving for you. We're not there yet, but you're seeing a lot of these features are leading us in that direction. Every automaker literally here at this auto show is planning for the autonomous vehicle in the next few years. So I think all of the driver assist features that we see are leading to that point, but right now it's an arms race in terms of who's going to get there first, who's going to have that market share, because we've never had a technology when there's more questions than answers. And I think that when automakers look to the future and mobility and these fleet sharing type executions, there may not be room for everybody. So everybody wants to make sure that they're still in business come 2040. So in 2019, we're seeing auto sales drop off, which is expected. We're expected to see auto sales cool off a bit. Part of it is because the high transaction prices that we're seeing, that is caused by a move to larger vehicles and more contented vehicles, but also interest rates that are up over 6% if you look at the average for new vehicles, which is the highest they've been in over a decade. So I think when you look at the price people are paying, a lot of consumers are getting sticker shock and having to reevaluate some of their purchase decisions.
All the different needs of our customers.
So the focus on this user interface is just that, so that it's easier to interact with the car. Cars have become so sophisticated, it just adds a level of simplicity to it to just say, hey Mercedes, I'm cold. Instead of having to go through and figure out exactly how to turn things on and off, you just ask her. You can ask her the score of the Yankee game and she'll give it to you.
So a lot of segment exclusive and segment first features on the vehicle, including Super Cruise, which is the first truly hands-free driver assistance technology for the highway. And so we rolled this out on the CT6 to start. It's now going to be on the CT5 starting in 20 calendar year, and you'll see this rolling out on future Cadillacs as well. So it affords the opportunity for customers to be able to really to remove their hands from the steering wheel while still in a very safe environment. It uses active safety technologies to keep the customer safe. It still requires them to be aware, but in essence what it does, it relieves the level of stress on especially a long commute.
So we really recognize that that bar is very tech savvy. So standard is an 8-inch display audio that features also standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can have that seamless interface with your phone. Obviously Bluetooth is available, heated seats, just to make as as convenient as possible. But also safety is a big story. We've got standard forward collision avoidance assist. We've also got standard lane keep assist, as well as driver attention warning.